Hello, today I am going to be explaining to you our emoji key. You can find our emoji key on the I'm a Mentor resources page. The emoji key is essentially just like a snapshot of important things that you should know about the student. Or, in other words, it gives you like a mental image of what type of student you are working with. Okay, so you might find a student with these emojis next to them, and that is what I am referring to. The emoji key, like I said, is right here on the I'm a Mentor resource board, and it's on this list right here. If you see books next to the student's name, that means the student is enrolled in Lexia. Lexia is an online like English language development program mainly for our Spanish speakers, or I guess really only for our Spanish speakers. All right, so if you see the books, just know that the student is enrolled in Lexia, and Lexia is a program that we are checking pretty much daily. So that is important to know. The next one is the little speaking icon. This means that the student's parents' preferred language is Spanish. This is important because if you happen to be in a meeting with the parent for whatever reason, you should know that the parent, only speaks Spanish. So this would mean that we would probably need to have, right, a Spanish speaking mentor in there. The little ear means that the student only speaks Spanish. So oftentimes we do get students who don't really speak any English at all. So if you see the little earlobe, again, that would mean that the student needs to be working with a Spanish speaking mentor. The little airplane means that the student is flying under the radar, meaning that they are getting away with not actually doing their work. So they're just being sneaky and they're trying to get away with doing the very bare minimum or just lying about completing assignments, that kind of thing. So, in other words, these are the students that we need to be looking out for, and we do have them, believe it or not. You can see one right here. Um, so that is the little airplane. The little pencil means that the student is plagiarizing, which means that the student is not writing assignments or completing any assignments in their own words, or at least most of their assignments, right? So, with these specific students, we need to make sure that we are really watching them while they're doing their work, but also guiding them through the writing process, giving them tips, and essentially giving them like a little lesson about how to write in your own words. Okay. The next or the last, sorry, no, the next is part-time IMA students with the little half moon. This means that the student only comes online with us part-time, meaning that it's probably not every day and it's probably only for a specific thing. Not all of our students that we work with need help with every subject. Some students are only with us for math help or for reading help or for writing help, right? So if you see that little half moon, not all of the lists on the boards are going to apply. So just keep that in mind, right? We might not ask these part time students, or we might not expect the same of these part time students as we do from our full time students. Now, the star means that the student can work offline. This means that the student is highly organized and independent and can work offline without a mentor hassling them to complete their work. This student has proven to us that they are responsible and that they will complete the work that they set out to do in their goal plan. Okay, so that is that. In the future, we might add something to indicate that the student is full time with us. Okay, so just keep that in mind. Um, it's pretty straightforward, but if you have any questions, please feel free to ask us.